89.5 FM, Real Radio.
Yes, it's Friday night. Welcome to the Spring Fundraising Drive Show. I'm Mr. Brown. We're going to be kicking off tonight's show. Each one of the hosts will be stepping up for a bit. Stick around, we're going for the next 2 hours. It's donation time. Tracking the background sounds of Atlantic Connection. This is the DLR remix of Situations. So I was saying earlier, this is the Spring Fundraising Drive Show. We do 2 of these a year. As you know, CIUT is listener supported. So head on over to www.ciut.fm and click Donate Now. If you're locally, you can give us a call, 416-946-7800. Or you can give us a shout, 1-888-204-8976. The station goal is 100,000, which is very doable with your help. Big shouts to everybody that's already contributed. But we still need your help. Sounds a particle. It's called the Hertz. Sending this one out to Love Hertz. Very nice seeing you the other day, sir. So once again, the number to call. 416-946-7800 or toll free 1-888-204-8976. CIUT's been on the air for about 35 years. I could be wrong. Prophecy's been about 20 of that time. So that's pretty amazing for a listener-supported radio station to be on that long. So massive respects to everybody that's been helping Prophecy stay on the air all of these years. Don't forget, minimum donation of $89 makes you a CIUT member and enters you into a contest. I'm gonna have to get back to you on what the prize is. The track coming in right now is by Yano and it's called Blossom. I feel like this is where I'm heading right now. Sounds of Nympho coming in right now, featuring Toronto's own Flo Anastasia. Love this track. As I mentioned earlier, each and every one of the hosts will be touching down tonight. I got Polaris up next, Scotty Free after that, and then of course the one like MC Valiant to close it out. 2 hours of drum and bass for you, so don't go anywhere.
Watch what they teach you. Swallow the pill, don't eat what they feed you.
You can also donate online. Just head on over to www.ciut.fm and click Donate Now. Sounds of Foreign Concept. The track is called China Plate. This was out on Critical. Take a second and send a special shout out to some of the previous hosts on Prophecy. Shout out to the one like Marcus Visionary, of course, getting it all started. Shouts to Prime. Shouts to Gremlins, shouts to Schematic, and shouts to Stranger. Big shouts to Love Hurts. Shouts to James St. Bass, of course. All you guys help make Prophecy what it is, so big shouts to you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for your continued support. Some of the contest prize, one of them is 3 e-bikes, which are up for grabs. These days with traffic, those could be quite handy. Give us a shout, 416-946-7800. Sounds of Chromatic and Technomatic. Coming in, the track's called Make Me Feel. As if you couldn't figure that out. Big shouts to Drew. the entire Last Planet crew. EOCD005 is off the hook. I missed it. Literally laid up in bed, hurt my back like an old man. Missed the show. But never fear, 006 is on the horizon, so get yourself on the mailing list. Shouts to Destiny. Wilkinson coming up soon. For those of you who are outside the 416, you can give us a shout toll free at 1-888-204-8976. Big shouts to everybody that migrated with us over from the Sunday night to the Friday night concept. It's been working out great. People are loving it. Hopefully you are too. Track coming in. Vibing at 85. This one's the Dodds remix. Big shouts to the Inner City Dance crew. Shouts to the General, Marcus Visionary, and of course, keeping my diet in check, DJ Lush. Well, I mean, you know what I mean, right? Basically, I make bad food choices, I post about it online, and I get slandered for it. But it's okay. How it works, right? Shouts to Frankie Guns. D-Bridge and Jubei. The track is called Show Me. internet. That number, once again, for donations is 416-946-7800. Or you can give us a shout, 1-888-204-8976. As you know, Prophecy Radio is donator supported, so please do the thing. You go online. You can donate there with a credit card. I think they do e-transfers as well. Check it out, www.ciut.fm. And by the way, when you donate, make sure you mention that it's for the prophecy. Sounds of Unglued coming in. It's called Secret Foghorn. How's a foghorn secret? Shouts to Zach Operator. Coming in right now, sounds of Napes. This is called Wolfpack 06. This is forthcoming on Born on Road.
Technical difference, yeah? Pussy. Remember, yeah, Wolfpack in this motherfucker, yeah?
Sounds to Jubei. This one's called Send Out. Yeah, as I was saying, if you're throwing shows, you're playing shows, you're making beats, if you're throwing something back in, massive respect. It is absolutely. You gotta keep this going, much like Prophecy Radio, which is why your donations are important. There's not too many places you're gonna hear Jubei on the radio. In Toronto, anyway. But definitely on CIUT. And not only Prophecy, by the way. Anyhow, it's Friday nights. We would love your help. Give us a shout. The number once again, 416-946-7800. Or 1-888-204-8976. Sounds of Serial Killers. And this one's called Utopia. Shouts to Jesse, Ryan, and Dano. Lots of Destiny stuff cooking. Big shouts to Rick Toxic and the Snug Crew. They got a show coming up at the Rivoli. Myself, True Troopa, Ace, Heidi. We're throwing down that warehouse party, I believe, in a couple weeks. I got the details for that, so hit me up. And lots of boat cruise action coming up soon. Details coming up. But in the meantime, the station goal is 100,000. We can do that with your help. Going straight through till 12 o'clock, and you can donate much after that. Just make sure you mention Prophecy. Sounds Turno.
certainly oppose your well position.
Sounds of Enta. The track is called Keep Your Distance. This one is out on Hospital. I got one more coming up for myself, and then I believe Polaris is up next. Stop thinking about it, pick up the phone, give us a shout, donate today, 416-946-7800, or 1-888-204-8976. And if you've already done it, thank you so much. And by the way, my phone fell today and smashed. So if you got a guy, I need to know the guy. I just bought this phone too. Anyhow. You can hit us up online, www.ciut.fm. Click donate now. Polaris up next. This is going to be the last one for myself. Sounds of Zero T. This is forthcoming on North Quarter. Zero T and Orange. It's called We Juggle Different. Big shouts to Lensman. So yes, one more time for myself. The number to call locally, 416-946-7800, or toll free, 1-888-204-8976, or you can hit us up online, www.ciut.fm. Click donate now. Thank you so much for your continued support from all the guys. Polaris up next.
CIUT 89.5 FM. the sound of your city. Stream us anytime at www.ciut.fm.
with suspicion. Now we're free to roam. Free to roam. Never blazed before, I'm always in a state of awe. You handle life, but it's hard to love. I would overthink the human race, especially when we're not speaking. But I don't care about the ins and outs, I never leave myself to be beaten. And that's down to your healing, yeah, this energy is no ceiling. And yeah, I'll take you to the stars tonight. God is what I'm focused on. We're walking under the sun, and you save me from a hopeless one. You call me and trust me, my girl, I got nothing to say. Make things so okay. We're free to coexistence with pain and some resistance, but you just kept me going. Love's harder from a distance, but I don't need assistance. Now we have our home. Needed someone just to listen, not treat me with suspicion. Now we're free to roam. Free to roam. Life is harder when we're caught up in uncertainty, so we're expanding all our territories. You know our world is free. I'm not restricted by these general conventions. Yeah, there's too many to mention. These stereotypes don't work for me. I'm feeling like we got a breakthrough. I'm feeling like we got peace. The harder times that will make you just wanna feel the ground on my feet. And every day it's a blessing, especially cause you're so close. I promise you I'll be good. It's what I'm focused on. We're walking under the sun, and you save me from a hopeless one. You cool me and trust me, my girl, I got nothing to say. And I'm still in the wonder of how you make things so okay. We're free to roam.
Visit CIUT.fm and donate now. Love your radio. Visit CIUT.fm and donate now.
Yes, good evening, CIUT listeners. We are into the spring membership broadcast for the prophecy here on CIUT. For this section, I am your host, Scott Free. As you know, as we do these shows, each member of the hosting crew takes a section, because this is such an important time for the station. 35 years the station has been on the airwaves, and for 25 of those years, the prophecy in one iteration or the other has been part of it. And I think that's down to the amazing hosts that we have had throughout the years. But I think it's also part because of yourselves, the community that supports not only the prophecy but the radio station at large. CIUT is an integral part of its local community within the University of Toronto, students and faculty, but the greater community within the city, in the province, in the world. And it's so vital that we maintain this island of audio independence, this unique gem of a station, and we can do that only through your contributions and our contributions as volunteers. So we ask you 2 times a year to go online, www.ciut.fm, and click the donate now button. I will be speaking periodically throughout my session about the importance of doing this and some of the opportunities for you to have a voice as a member of CIUT, and some fantastic grand prizes that you can win by becoming a member. But it's still important to make sure that we're continuing with the music as we always do. Again though, www.ciut.fm. Please take time, give what you can. But if you want to become a member and enter the grand prize draw, $89.50. Yes. So as I previously noted, we want to make sure that you're making a donation to the station via the website www.ciut.fm. I think just due to the late hour of when the prophecy is on air, dialing in may not get you a live voice at this moment. But if you are listening later, maybe the following day on an archive, 416-946-7800 or 1-888-204-8976. Don't forget that even if you're catching this on the archive, you can still call in and give a donation. But in the moment right now, live, www.ciut.fm. Give what you can. Of course, obviously a tax receipt given at the $25 limit. The $89.50 membership is what gets you into the grand prize draws, as well as a 35th anniversary commemorative swag pack, including a pin, bottle opener, and magnet. And of course, the big one, the $500, gets you the membership, the commemorative swag pack, and of course, the opportunity to produce 2 hours of your own with the guidance of a CIUT volunteer. And the next time I hop on the mic, I'm going to give you a bit of info about what the grand prize draws are. So once again, www.ciut.fm to please donate now. So like I said, the grand prize draws, we've got 3 exciting prizes from Everyday Electric. The first one is an Everyday Expresses a folding fat tire pedal assist electric bike. It's valued about $1,600 MSRP. The second one is an Everyday Exploit. It's a sport and trail pedal assist electric bike. And the third one, the Everyday Encore, a step-through city pedal assist electric bike. Both that and the one before, the Everyday Exploit, valued at about $1,800 MSRP. And to be eligible to win one of those 3 bikes from Everyday Electric, you require a financial contribution at the membership level of $89.50 to be made between April 11th, pre the online membership drive, and June 30th. I mean, if you're living in the city of Toronto right now, we have hit peak spring weather. It is time to get outside and enjoy this beautiful city. And what better way to do it while riding an Everyday Electric bike? So please get on www.ciut.fm, make the membership contribution level donation of $89.50, and get yourself entered into that prize pack. There's another special prize pack I'm going to touch on in a moment. But once again, thank you so much for your continued support of The Prophecy. We are so grateful. Yes, so the second grand prize, sorry, stutter there, is 2 weekend passes, a 3-night hotel stay, an ensuite wine and cheese package, and a $50 gift certificate at the Northern Lights Festival Boreal, which takes place in Sudbury the weekend of July 7th to July 10th. So 2 weekend passes, yourself and a guest, 3-night stay at the hotel, and the ensuite wine and cheese package plus the $50. Again, this is only eligible if you make a financial contribution at the membership level, which is $89.50, between Thursday, May 5th and Thursday, June 17th, inclusive. So a little different than the bikes. So important to know that if you are interested in this prize pack. Again, the Northern Lights Festival 2 weekend passes, July 7th and July 10th in Sudbury. 3-night hotel stay, the ensuite wine and cheese package, and the $50 gift certificate from Wander Food and Wine. I should specify that. So again, this is available to anyone who makes the financial contribution at the membership level between $89.50 between Thursday, May 5th and June 17th. I mean, maybe not winter time to go to Sudbury unless you are a fan of the snow. Me personally, I'm more of an indoor activity winter person. But I could be, up for some wine and cheese in Sudbury in the middle of July. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. It sounds like an amazing idea and could be you and a guest. So once again, www.ciut.fm. www.ciut.fm. Get on there, donate now, membership level. You get a voice at the annual general meeting as well. Very vital. So one of the questions that they posed to us as we were leading into this membership drive was, why do you volunteer? Why is it important to you to be a contributing member of CIUT? And for me personally, it just, I don't know where I would be. Like, being introduced to this genre at the age that I was, one of the easiest ways for me to learn more was the prophecy. Every Sunday, I knew that I was going to be able to hear new musics or songs that I heard at the shows, and it was going to be brought to me by some dedicated and impassioned people. Marcus, DJ Prime. I was getting an education through these radio waves, and I hope I'm doing the same thing for somebody else. That I'm educating, that I'm sharing new music, that I am empowering people to follow a passion. That's why I do what I do, why I continue to be a member of CIUT, and why I continue to give my time as a volunteer. I've been doing this close to about 10 years, either on The Prophecy or on other shows on CIUT. I've been so grateful for this opportunity that the station allows me to continue to be a volunteer. And I hope that maybe one day somebody listening to these words right now will step up and replace me when the time comes, because they felt what I felt when I did in those moments. And if you feel in that kind of way, please, this is your time. We try not to drone on. We want to be concise, and we want you to understand the importance of this. 35 years CIUT has been on the airwaves. 35 amazing years with some of the most unique programming on the FM dial in North America. I say that a lot, but you gotta understand, when you listen to commercial radio right now, and when you listen to CIUT and you see the stark contrast of what we offer to what they do, you understand the importance of a community radio station. And we need you to support us now. www.ciut.fm. Please go on there.
Get it when I get back. One, let's go. Get it when I get back. When I get back, 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 back.
Visit CIUT.fm and donate now. Visit CIUT.fm and donate now. Love your radio.
Yeah, my section's coming to a close shortly, but just once again, gentle reminder, you know, www.ciut.fm. Payment types accepted online include Visa, Visa Debit, MasterCard, and PayPal. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be $25 to get a tax receipt. All financial donations are accepted, big or small. But a tax receipt gets you at $25, $89.50, the membership, the swag pack, and you have voting rights at the annual general meeting. And it also gets you entered into the grand prize draws for the 3 different types of electric bikes, from Everyday Electric, and then the festival passes to the Northern Lights Festival Boreal, July 7th to July 10th in Sudbury. And the $500 donation gets you the opportunity to program 2 hours on CIUT with the guidance of a CIUT volunteer. Signing out for myself, it's always a pleasure. Please consider donating, give what you can, and we hope to see you listening again next week as we go back to our regularly scheduled programming. But again, thank you so much for anyone who has donated, become a member in the past, and will choose to do so now. It is your support that maintains us on this station for the past 35 years and beyond.
CIUT, the sound of your city. Please support the sound and news of your city. Heard each and every day on CIUT FM 89.5.
Hi, this is John B, and you're listening to the Valiant MC on the Prophecy CIUT 89.5 FM.
Yo, this is Winslow, and you're listening to Valiant MC on the Prophecy CIUT 89.5 FM.
Yo, this is David Boomer, and right now you're listening to the Valiant MC on the Prophecy CIUT 89.5 FM.
Yeah, Toronto. You know what time it is. Friday night, that means it's time for the Prophecy. Here on CIUT 89.5 FM. I'm your host, Valiant MC, and this is our biannual fundraising episode, because we are listener-supported community radio here at the University of Toronto, the home of the Prophecy for over a quarter of a century. We're going to get right into it. This is an all Robert Manos selection, and if you don't know Robert Manos' name, you will know his vocals. So everybody go to CIUT.FM to donate now and listen close, because this is the Prophecy. Here we go. Yes, indeed. That first one was Alaska and Robert Manos entitled Zeal. And this next one, Robert Manos, along with Dom and Roland, is called Siren Song. Everybody, this is The Prophecy.
Each time I run, you pull me back again. Uptown, cold sweat, beat me up again. Rich now, broke again. I wish my love was here to keep me cool right now, to keep me cool right here. Same place, it looks so different now. Since then, I left you laughing here. First train ran a mile, and I'm still not there. Don't forget about it.
Yeah, that was Seba and Robert Manos entitled Exodus. Everybody head to CIUT.FM and support our station now. We need the help to help keep the prophecy running. It's been our home for more than a quarter century, and it is a North American institution. Let's keep it going, everybody. This is the prophecy. Let's go.
Please support the sound and news of your city. Heard each and every day on CIUT FM 89.5.
Yeah, this one is Seba once again along with Paradox featuring Robert Manos. It's called Wake Up Call. Loving this tune. Everybody, CIUT.FM and donate now. We're trying to get to that $100,000 goal collectively to help keep the station up and running. Everybody, this is The Prophecy, so listen close. know I don't need to say it, but everyone head to CIUT.FM and donate now. And this one coming in right now is from Hugh Hardy, entitled Tomorrow's Sun. And you know Robert Manos is on that vocal, everybody. Let's go. It's prophecy time. Yeah, this is going to be the last one from me. This one is called Jupiter, and it is by the one and only Makoto, featuring Robert Manos. Everybody head to CIUT.FM and support this station now, because we need the help. We are listener supported, not corporate supported. Toronto, have a good night. I am Valiant MC signing out, and we will see you next time.
never be.